Everybody, once again, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, getting rained on. Dragonflies flying around. Not sure if that one's gonna show up in the screen. I heard that there was a bear just up the way a couple of minutes ago. Maybe we'll actually get to see him today, just by sitting in one spot. I kind of wanted to do something different, and in a lot of ways, this is the same thing I always get to do here. Get to enjoy a shower. The smells are unbelievable. If you were here, you'd be able to smell all the desert smells that are punctuated by the rainfall. It is August the 6th, so it is day 6 of my journey towards wealth recovery. We've got some warnings here for the park. Basically, I just walked out into the sun. I've, of course, been hydrating in advance. I'm not just endangering anybody by taking on these leisurely walks in the upper temperature extremes. But I was just saying, that I'm doing this because part of this is something I'm able to do easily because I've eaten things that hydrated me. I didn't just eat a bunch of fast food that may have been detrimental to the outcome that I was trying to achieve. So I'm still sweating, as you can tell. And check this out. Need a little help, guys. It is day 7 of my 7-day vegan challenge, and I'm out here in Big Bend National Park. Some of you who are familiar with this location will be familiar with this formation back here. For those who don't know, that's Casa Grande, and I am in the campgrounds up in the Basin in Big Bend National Park, as I already said. And it's turned out to be a very clear blue day, which means that this sun will intensify pretty quickly. I didn't set up my campsite last night. I just slept in the car, which is equally comfortable to this campsite. This campsite gives me a little bit more headroom and space to stretch out. For an example, I'm sitting in a chair right now, and I've got my cot set up in front of me, and I've got a traveler's guitar that I'm going to be probably composing a song with by the end of this trip, which is scheduled to last for 2 more nights. I basically looked online and saw that there was availability here, and so I made a reservation for each of the nights available here at site number 60, which is my second favorite site in this campground. I say second, but it's really just tied for first. And site 60 is the last site in this campground. Site number 1 is the first site in this campground, and each of those sites are my favorite sites. The first one is my favorite site, site 1, because oftentimes I drive around at night and I don't really like driving all the way through the campgrounds and waking people up at night if I happen to come in late at night. But as someone else told me, it's pretty neat to be in the last site so that cars are not passing it by constantly throughout all the hours of the night and day. So they both have their advantages. The reason I like this site the most, 60, in comparison to 1, which I like the most because it's got the least amount of traffic that you have to, or the least amount of intrusiveness that you have to levy against your fellow campers. But the reason I like this site the most is because it's got a great view of a kind of a gully, and oftentimes I've seen wildlife in those gullies, be it javelina, when javelina were more prominent. When today, this morning itself, I saw deer and blue jays, acorn woodpeckers, and a couple of other birds. I've heard cactus wrens, and that's about it. I didn't hear any owls last night, but I slept pretty hard, so it's possible they were making noises, but I didn't hear them. And anyway, I'm going to set up the rest of my campsite before it gets much hotter. And I'm going to come up with a plan to show you what I would show you on our first day, not including the drive-in, but our first day in Big Bend National Park.
It was just grabbing those and sticking its whole face down into the plant to eat those. Is that them?
One snapping his jaw. You hear it? He was snapping his jaw.
That was what I heard.
Yeah, so they're territorial. They're doing like what I'm saying. They're you hear that?
We were here July of last year, and I got this from.
He smells them. Look at them smelling. First one.
Oh, two of them now.
I remember we were friends. Everything would last forever. We were side by side. But all the goods and bads have ends, and nothing lasts forever. You know we just can't hide. And as the days go by, I'm humbled. Another day to live. Wonder, the only thing I've got. And in the distance, a storm rumbled, her pain and hope to give, her beauty delivered with a shot. And in a moment, it's all gone. The days we spent have ended. The nights alone begin. Time is fleeting like a song, and the wounds that never mended are buried only then. I remember we were friends. Everything would last forever. We were side by side. But all the goods and bads have ends, and nothing lasts forever. You know we just can't hide. Time keeps moving in our favor, bringing us to ourselves, bringing me to you. And if you try, you can save her, keeping her on your shelves. But soon you'll be there too.